Good Wednesday late evenings all. It's just after 10:30. It's 10:30, is it? Just after 10:35 UK time, that is. Yeah, we're still on BSD. BSD. No, not that cow disease. BSD, man. GMT doesn't happen until towards the end of October. We're back on normal time, GMT. 0 on the Greenwich mean timeline. 0 degrees latitude thing. Earth spins, you know. The earth spins, you know. The sun gives it. So it has to be set from somewhere. So it's set in this peculiar place next to the Thames called Greenwich, South London. They got that big flipping golden yellow ball going. Each time it's 12, it goes up and you go. Something like that it works. I don't know. Yeah, should be somewhere in France, really. They're the ones that calculate the time first in the sort of fashion. System International, SI units. But no, English are always, these Tory English, they always rope in, aren't they? Because they used to be pirates. 17th, 18th century. Nicking Spanish gold. Okay, hell. You know, state-sponsored pilots in the Caribbean and elsewhere. They signed something with the Dutch saying, all right, okay, we won't pirate your ships. Netherlands, Holland, Dutch. We'll only go after the Spanish and sometimes the French. Dependent how things are going between us. Yeah. And then they came to pirate our bloody Welsh coal. And then in more recent times, they went to pirate Scottish oil and gas off their coasts. They never changed it. And today, now, we have Liz Truss coming out with all this far-right talk. So far, she's almost falling off her edge of the flat earth. She did her first PMQs today. And, you know, on the surface, she seemed all right. But when you sort of look slightly deeper, very, very far right. So far right is further far right than Attila the Hun, or Vlad the Impaler, or Putin. You know, it's very frightening. She's a very frightening woman. You know, she's like a, reminds me a lot of, how can I put this? Adolf. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know. Well, she says, well, it's all a bit peculiar. Like, you know, the main jobs in her cabinet are not indigenous English. I won't call them indigenous British because there's hardly any indigenous Welsh and indigenous Scottish that are in the hardcore Tory party. And so the top jobs, well, the only top job that's an indigenous English person is Liz herself. So that's a bit peculiar, isn't it? Yeah. And the thing is, you know, the press, they don't make much of a fuss of it. But a father has more or less discommunicated her. Disowned, more or less, because he's maths teacher, he was in state schools. and he's quite left, well, left from the middle. You were C&D marches, and when Liz was young, the funniest thing of all, I don't know how old Liz was, but Dad said, let's chant this, Maggie, 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 out, out, out. Well, it was 1980s, and little Liz went along with it. Maggie, 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 out, out, out. Look where she is now. She remember. So I think I don't like to talk about family politics. What goes on indoors stays indoors type of thing. But my God, I can imagine it. I don't know what he thinks of his daughter now. And what she comes, oh God, poor bastard. He must be about 80 now, 80 plus, still alive. Poor little bastard. All your thoughts and dreams. What do you know? What do you, no doubt, what he was trying, and oh, you want to go into politics? Then right, well, his thoughts and dreams is for her to be a Labour Prime Minister, not a bloody Tory Prime Minister. Oh my God, I don't know how he gets up in the morning. So depressing, man. Poor bugger. Well, life is strange, isn't it? She sort of hopped. She hops like a bloody frog. So obviously, when she got about 14, because you get stages of life and all that, 7, 14, 7, Liz was screaming and shouting, Thatcher out. 14, she became a Lib Dem. 21, she became a Tory. 7 years. Human development works in 7 years. 7 years. What have I touched now? 7 years through life. That's why I love that program, 7 Up. Well, they're up to, they just had 63 up, so they're 70 up soon. Like, hang on, when we're 63, 55. Wow. 1955. 2025, 70 up. Of those are left alive. Yeah, some of them have sadly passed away. I don't know which ones. The ones I remember most is, well, I remember them all really. Yeah, Neil, the Liverpool lad. Yeah. I don't know what he's up to these days. He had a bit of a breakdown. Yeah, he had a bit of a breakdown when he went to university or something. I don't know. Well, whether he did suspicious substances, we don't know. Well, he wasn't there in the 1960s. He would have gone to university 1974-ish. That's when he was 18. I know. Yeah, by the grace of God we all go, isn't it? Yeah. 70 up, 2025-ish. I might be a year or two out, either way. I'm looking forward to that. I'll get the DVD. I've been meaning to buy the old box set. Yeah, like when I think the BBC started showing it, and then always ITV, I think. And it swapped channels. It's all over the place these days. But right, I'll make this 10 minutes. And it's raining here again. The potatoes are happy. Right then, so Wednesday night. Oh, Cropolis Rally, the World Rally Championship Cropolis Rally starting tomorrow night. It's a lovely event. Oh, rough. Most of the cars are wrecked by it. Right then, ta-da. No start.